Hello, everyone. I'm going to do a little demo for how to put together a writer's demo reel. Real quickly, let me just kind of show you what I'm talking about. I'm going to do Control tilde on this one and enlarge it. So it's basically,
I always want to be an artist.
you know,
Live here
basically
in Minnesota.
let the dialogue run and then the
Portraits of kids.
dialogue underneath here.
I was pretty good at it too. My padrino with the kibosh on my dreams.
Okay, so how do we actually do that is the question. I'm going to delete all of these pieces and bring them in again. So what we need is we need a script. So I have a PNG or a JPEG or a PDF of the script we want to bring in. I'm going to take that in just a minute. And then we have the scene, which is the scene that we're doing. So I'm going to bring the scene down first and drop it in here. I'm going to enlarge these with Option plus to get our audio bigger and Command plus to get our visual bigger. I'm going to raise up the one on top and put the dialogue underneath. So now underneath here is the script, and I'll now stretch the script out to fit the area that we're going to use. Now at this point I need to take when I click here, they see the little red circle in it. I'm going to take this piece and I'm going to go to effects control up here, and I'm going to lose here. Let me just lose over here. Let me go back down and I'll do it over here. So you have position and scale. I'm going to click these two, but I want to do it when it's at the beginning. So I'm going to put this at the beginning of the clip, and I'm going to click the two position and scale. And basically what I'm going to do is I want to move this piece up so that I have more area. So I'm going to do that with, this is the X and this is the Y coordinates. Let me move it back. And if I move the Y, you'll see the clip will move up, revealing the script. Now I want to don't crop too much of the script out, but I'm going to crop a little bit out. And now I have a hole going through, but I need more space, and I want to get rid of my time code, which I don't need on this one. So I'm going to go on to the video clip, and I'm going to select an opacity mask, a rectangular one. So now that shows through the hole. I want to do the opposite, so I'm going to invert it. Right over here is invert, so I'm going to click the invert button, and that will invert out my type. And then I want to bring this down into the corner. Right now I want it a little higher. So the trick is I click on one square, and if I just grab it, it'll just move that when you get all cattywampus and weird. So I'm going to undo that, and I'm going to click on one and click on the other one, holding down the Option key. I'm sorry, the Shift key. And now these will move together. And if I hold the Shift key, they won't move side to side. They'll just move up. And I'm going to crop in the image there. And now I'm going to zoom back a little bit. So I'm back at 75%, because now I want to take this one, hold the Shift key down, and now I can move across, holding the Shift again, and get my window opening. Now, if I click off of the mask over here, if I just click anywhere off, the mask will disappear. But I notice there's a little fuzzy edge on it, so I can take that and just zero it. So now I have a nice straight line. So now I need to make sure need to go down to the script itself and move it back to the beginning. So again, go to the Y coordinate over here where the red dot is, and you'll see it goes back down, and here's the description of the prison guard walking in the door. And I want to line that right up with the edge of the mat. So now when this starts, it's going to play the script. But of course, as I play it, the script's not moving because I haven't told the script to move yet. The other aspect is I need to find out what the last line of this script is, because it's where he says, let me see, it's about, you know, I thought you already knew that. It goes on. It talks about Jimmy. Anyway, the end of the script talks about what about did you come to kill me, basically. So what we want to do is find where that line is so we can match this, the end of the script up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and play the dialogue from the end here. Is this before that?
Here in my house of shame,
Yeah, you're going to put the end to me.
out of my misery.
That's the line right there we want to end with. And so we have our script, and now I'm lining up with this point. So I want to take my script and my other piece. Now the script is still not moving though, if you notice. So now I need to move the script. If I hadn't done these lined up where the lines are going to line up, they take me a little while to match. This is going to be pretty easy, I think. So now I go down to the script, make sure I'm on the script, and I'm going to choose scale and position, a little stopwatch over here to create keyframes. And then I'm going to hit end and go to the end of the script. So now what I want to do is I'm going to scroll this this up and down, and you'll see the script will roll up and down. Now I want to roll until the script gets to the end, right there where he reaches his pocket and pulls out the strangulation wire, which we'll see at the end, right? We won't see it, but it's right there at the end. So now let's see how this lines up. I'll hit backslash to get it to fill the frame, and I'm going to fill it up, fit the screen. So now prison guard's coming in the door. Here he is in with Carmine.
Something's telling me you have plenty.
And something telling me you have plenty. I'd ask how you got in here. So anyway, you get the idea. And then you want to follow along and see if the lines line up. Like, oh,
It doesn't matter now. I always wanted to be an artist, live in a garret in Soto,
yeah.
paint portraits and landscapes. I was pretty good at it.
So that line lines up pretty well. Let's get out here to the end.
You were a lover of art. Have you come to put me out of my misery?
So they're talking this last minute about, all these years I never knew you're a lover of art or art lover. And you'll see that occasionally they do flip their lines, but we get to the end of the line, he reaches his pocket, and we've already pulled out the wire that was used to strangle one of his friends. So he's showing him that. He knows immediately what it is. All right, so that's about it. So let's put a lid on this. The key tools are stacking and using opacity, an opacity mask to allow the piece to go through, and then position and scale. All right, thank you very much. Have a good one. I'll talk to you soon.